Acts chapter 23. And Paul, having earnestly beheld the Sanhedrin, said, Men, brothers, I have lived to God in all good conscience to this day. And the chief priest Annas commanded those standing by him to strike him on the mouth. Then Paul said to him, God is about to strike you, you whitewashed wall, and you sit judging me according to the law, and violating the law, order me to be struck. And those who stood by said, Do you revile the chief priest of God? And Paul said, I did not know, brothers, that he is chief priest, for it has been written, You will not speak evil of the ruler of your people. And Paul, having known that one part are Sadducees and the other Pharisees, cried out in the Sanhedrin, Men, brothers, I am a Pharisee, son of a Pharisee. Concerning the hope and the resurrection of the dead I am judged. And he, having spoken this, there came a dissension of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees, and the crowd was divided. For Sadducees indeed say there is no resurrection, nor messenger, nor spirit. But the Pharisees confess both. And there came a great cry, and the scribes of the Pharisees' part having arisen were striving, saying, We find no evil in this man, and if a spirit spoke to him or a messenger, we may not fight against God. And a great dissension having come, the chief captain, having been afraid lest Paul may be pulled to pieces by them, commanded the army, having gone down, to seize him out of their midst, and to bring him into the stronghold. And on the following night the Lord, having stood by him, said, Take courage, Paul, for as you fully testified to the things concerning me at Jerusalem, so you must also testify at Rome. And day having come, certain of the Jews, having made a concourse, cursed themselves, saying neither to eat nor to drink until they may kill Paul. And they were more than 40 who made this conspiracy by oath, who, having come near to the chief priests and to the elders, said, With a curse we accursed ourselves, to taste nothing until we have killed Paul. Now therefore you signify to the chief captain with the Sanhedrin, that tomorrow he may bring him down to you, as being about to know more exactly the things concerning him. And we, before his coming near, are ready to put him to death. And the son of Paul's sister, having heard of the lying in wait, having gone and entered into the stronghold, told Paul. And Paul, having called near one of the centurions, said, Lead this young man to the chief captain, for he has something to tell him. He indeed then, having taken him, brought him to the chief captain, and says, The prisoner Paul, having called me near, asked me to bring you this young man, having something to say to you. And the chief captain, having taken him by the hand, and having withdrawn by themselves, inquired, What is it, that which you have to tell me? And he said, The Jews agree to request you, that tomorrow you may bring down Paul to the Sanhedrin, as being about to inquire something more exactly concerning him. You therefore, may you not yield to them, for there more than 40 men of them lie in wait for him, who curse themselves not to eat nor to drink until they kill him, and now they are ready, waiting for the promise from you. The chief captain then indeed let the young man go, having charged him, Tell no one that you have shown these things to me. And having called a certain 2 of the centurions near, he said, Make ready 200 soldiers, that they may go on to Caesarea, and 70 horsemen and 200 spearmen from the 3rd hour of the night. Also provide beasts, that, having set Paul on, they may bring him safe to Felix the governor. He, having written a letter after this description, Claudius Lysias, to the most noble governor Felix, greetings. This man, having been taken by the Jews, and being about to be killed by them, having come with the army, I rescued him, having learned that he is a Roman, whom I found accused concerning questions of their law, and having no accusation worthy of death or bonds. And a plot having been intimated to me against this man, about to be of the Jews, I sent to you at once, having also given command to the accusers to say the things against him before you. Be strong." Then indeed the soldiers, according to that directed them, having taken up Paul, brought him through the night to Antipatris. And on the next day, having permitted the horsemen to go on with him, they returned to the stronghold. Those, having entered into Caesarea, and delivered the letter to the governor, also presented Paul to him. And the governor, having read it, and inquired of what province he is, and understood that he is from Cilicia, "I will hear you," he said, "when your accusers may also have come." And he commanded him to be kept in the praetorium of Herod.